Alex Jones works for the owners of the Federal Reserve. That's why the owners of the Federal Reserve ordered their minions on Facebook and YouTube and maybe someplace else to ban Alex Jones from the internet. Alex Jones is getting lots of free publicity over this, and he still has his InfoWars site. I believe he has a site called prisonplanet.com. And he'll be back on YouTube and Facebook. And of course, all his shills who promote his disingenuous nonsense are all over the internet, spreading more of it for him. So he still has plenty of access to his millions of dumbed down, brainwashed followers who believe all of the nonsense that he presents. Alex Jones' job is to keep Republicans and Democrats at each other's throats, to help the Republicans and Democrats lie to everyone in America by allowing the Federal Reserve to exist to rob all of us. Alex Jones also abets the enemies in the Bar Association, those attorneys who work in our government in violation of the Constitution and in violation of the Declaration of Independence, to usurp our position as the authorities in this country, abuse us mercilessly in their courts, and destroy our freedom. That's what Alex Jones does. You never hear him talk about uniting the 300 million of us against the Democrats, Republicans, and attorneys to destroy the Federal Reserve, issue our own debt-free currency, void all debt in the United States, and give us back our freedom. Alex Jones just rants and raves, pretending to be a nitwit, to cause other nitwits to believe that it's useful for Democrats and Republicans to oppose each other. We have 130 million absolute morons in this country who choose between Democrats and Republicans in every election to help the Democrats and Republicans destroy our country. These 130 million morons don't understand that that's what they're doing. That's because people like Alex Jones are doing a superb job of keeping them dumbed down and brainwashed and never learning that they are the owners of the United States and that they have the power, if they unite, to remove every Democrat, Republican, and lawyer from our presence. That would put honest and intelligent people in charge of our country, and we would have our freedom, and we would have paradise on earth. But no, our country is managed by criminals named Democrats, Republicans, and attorneys who want us to be slaves to the banksters who own the Federal Reserve. That's who Alex Jones serves. All of this publicity that he's getting, along with the free publicity that QAnon is getting from his shills and the other brainwashed fools who believe that nonsense, is helping the owners of the Federal Reserve to keep their fraudulent bank in existence, to rob all of us. This is great for the Rothschild family. It's not about free speech, because Congress abolished free speech in 1938 when they sold all of the TV networks to the Rothschild family. So ever since TV has been around, the Rothschild family has been using it to lie to us about everything, to brainwash us and destroy our country. But just because I can make this video doesn't mean anyone can see it. I don't have freedom of speech. I have over 700 subscribers on YouTube, and typically on the first day that I put out a video, maybe 30 or 40 people see it. So it's less than 10% of the people who subscribe to my channel who are allowed to see the videos that I make. Now, by sticking the name Alex Jones on this, a few more people might look at it, and some of his extremely stupid followers might actually show up to yell at me or call me names. Now, that'll be fine, because then more people might see it. And perhaps one of those stupid people will learn that Alex Jones is just a goddamn liar who's helping rob everyone in the United States. That's what's going on here, folks. Nobody restricted Alex Jones' freedom of speech. They gave him free publicity. He's now going to have more people looking up his site to see what he has to say. And a lot of those people are going to be stupid enough to believe him, to trust him, and to think that he could be the savior who helps them get back their freedom. He isn't. If you want your freedom back, you have to unite, put yourselves back in control like we're supposed to be as the authorities in this country, and you have to remove every Democrat, every Republican, and every attorney from every government position. That's how we get our freedom back. And if you don't know that we lost our freedom in 1913, go to the comments, ask me questions, and I'll explain it for you. Thanks for watching.